Start with the roll call, please.
Atkins,
Yes.
Evans, Mitchell,
Present.
Mizell,
Here.
Mutchler,
Here.
Wall,
Here.
Jordan,
Here.
Garner,
Here.
Mayor Carr.
Here. Do have a quorum tonight. We'll start off with the invocation given by Don Anderson, Emergency Service Chaplain, followed by our Pledge of Allegiance. You'll please stand.
Let's bow our heads. Heavenly Father, as we come to you today, we are so thankful for this day that you've given to us, Lord, and we thank you for the many blessings that you bestowed upon our community and for the beautiful sunshine today. And Lord, we also thank you for those who stand before us tonight, our leaders who serve to just continue to improve our community and to do the things for the best interest of the citizens. Lord, we pray that you give them wisdom and discernment tonight. Lord, we also ask that you be with those who work and to serve the community, from the fire, police, EMS, and for the city workers, and for all those in all the capacities. Lord, thank you for them. Watch over and protect them and keep them safe. And Lord, we ask your blessings upon this meeting tonight that would bring glory to you and to the betterment of our community. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, for public comments, William Poole and Marcia, do you guys want to speak together? Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and council members, for the opportunity to bring this issue before you. We're from the Pools. We've been here 2 years and we love Lebanon. We built a house there on the corner of Main and Cherry. And the issue we're having is the dump trucks and the number and the noise and the duration.
The speed.
And the speed of the dump trucks that go down Main Street northeast.
No, well, if they're coming into town, they're heading south off of, I guess, maybe it's Wire Road that changes to Main, heading south into town. And at Cherry, it drops to 25, and you'll hear their brakes, you know, bah, 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 you know,
They do the
multiple
brake
times a minute, you know, starting about before 7 a.m.
and going to about 5. I counted last Thursday 21 trucks going by the house in 20 minutes. So when you multiply that, and they start somewhere around 6:45 in the morning and they go till the evening. But it's kind of a problem with the speed and the noise, and so we didn't know how to address it, but we thought we'd bring it to you tonight.
Now, I did notice that the Missouri Department of Transportation put out, I think, vehicle counters there this morning, right at our place, just north of Cherry Street on Main. And then I think they also I noticed one on Harwood around the park, and also maybe around, you know, so I don't know if they're doing some evaluations or if it's you're doing the evaluations and they're providing the equipment or what. But, you know, I don't know.
Do you know if we had vehicle counters in that area? Richard, by chance? Or Mike, Mike's out. Mike, do you know if we have it?
I said they're just doing routine traffic counts.
Okay.
And a lot of the trucks, there is no license plates on any front or back of them, so I don't know where they're coming from. A lot of them don't have the name of a company or anything on them, so, but it's getting to be a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would assume a lot of those trucks are hauling asphalt to the Ashley Park parking lot project. They're cutting through from the asphalt plant through there to access Ashley Park. And then I know Friday they was digging out that parking lot, and so.
It was last year as well. We weren't there all the time, we were in construction, but we would be out there in our garden and they would be just constantly going by. So I don't know if it's the Ashley Park thing.
Okay.
But it was last year as well. So-
Okay.
I'm sorry, ma'am, you said your residence was at Cherry and Main Street?
Yeah, it's 678 Cherry.
Very good. I'm just looking at it on a map right now, so I wanted to make sure. Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so very much.
Thank you. We'll certainly look into it, yes.
Okay, thank you so
Thank
very
you.
much.
Appreciate it. All right, that was all that was signed in for public comments there. Move on to discussions and presentations, and the Chamber of Commerce. Thought I saw Ashley back there in the back, hiding.
Good evening. I'm just going to give a very quick and brief update on the chamber, just to be cognizant of everybody's time here. But I'm very excited about the update that I have to share with you guys. We've been doing a lot at the chamber. We've been really busy, and it's really, really exciting. So first of all, starting with membership growth, whenever I took this role in May of last year, we were at 249 paid members. And as of today, we've grown to 256. I do believe as renewals approach in October, we will be seeing a lot more as well. We've had many businesses interested in joining and rejoining the chamber, so that's really exciting for us. Since October of last year, we've celebrated 19 ribbon cuttings, and that ranges from new businesses to new locations, new members, and grand reopenings. So that, equates to more than, about one a month, sometimes two. So it's been a lot of celebrations that we've had with our local businesses. Key initiatives that we're working on, the ambassador program is something that we've started back up, and we're really excited about that. We have a great group of young professionals that are leading that initiative, and a few of those were actually at our ribbon cutting today at Big Whiskey's. So you might have seen on Facebook our picture. They're wearing their brand new green polos. So be watching for them at different community events and let them know that you're happy to see them out and about. I know they're very, very excited to be a part of that program. Another exciting development is the upcoming start of Leadership Lebanon. We are partnering with Lebanon Ready on that. They're in the driver's seat for this year, and we're kind of in the passenger, but we're very excited to be partnering and hopefully next year be able to take that over. It's a great program with opportunities for our local residents to work on their leadership and learn more about our community. And something else that I have really grown to be very passionate about is maintaining our presence at Fort Leonard Wood through the Arrive Strong Community Fair. Last week, I personally handed out information to 109 soldiers and their families about Lebanon, hoping to draw them in and come visit our wonderful city and all of our restaurants and shopping and everything we have to offer. So that's something that we're partnering with the city and downtown on, and it's been very successful. Media outreach. So I don't know if you guys have seen Good Morning Lebanon or not on Facebook, but this is a new thing that we've done this past year, and it's been really, really successful. Our recent episode on September 16th received over 12,000 views. So that just goes to show you that people are very interested and engaged in learning about what's going on in Lebanon and the local happenings. What we do, if you haven't had a chance to watch that yet, is I co-host that with either Brian Hash from Boattown. Mike actually was a co-host with me a few weeks ago. That was great. Sarah from downtown, she does once a month. Sometimes we just have different co-hosts, but we will talk about what's going on in Lebanon and also interview chamber members. We usually have 2 guests on there, and they can just share about their business and what they have to offer. So that's been really, really popular, and it grows every single week. We go live Friday mornings at 9 a.m. if you guys want to check that out sometime. And I would also love to invite you to be a guest if you would like to. So we've also partnered with 107.9 The Coyote to provide monthly update on the James Clay Show. We're joining other surrounding chambers for that show, so I just go on once a month and I can update them on what's going on in Lebanon. So that's just been an excellent platform for me to reach kind of a broader community about our activities. Some upcoming events that we have going on. Our annual business expo is the biggest one coming up. That's on Saturday, September 14th. I'm very optimistic that this year will be larger than last year, and I'm hoping that year over year we continue to grow that. So it's about the size it was before the pandemic. That's a goal of mine, so I'm excited to work towards that. And then we do have our business builders luncheons every single month. Those are held on the third Friday of every month. And this is a great opportunity to network and get around other community leaders and business owners. So I'd like to invite you guys to that as well. And in closing, just really quick, I would like to mention again, we've been busier than ever, but this is just a testament to the commitment that we have to help grow the business community in Lebanon and how passionate and excited we are to be able to do that. And I'm very, very proud and honored for the Lebanon support that we've had from the city. So thank you so much. Do you have any questions? No questions?
No
Awesome.
questions. They let
covered
you off
everything.
way too easy.
Hey, I'm good with that. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate your support.
Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate it, and thank you for all that you've done for the chamber as well, so. All right. That's all for the discussions and presentations we had tonight. We'll now move on to the number 6, consent agenda, and I'll entertain a motion to approve it as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Jordan moved, Mizell seconded. Roll call, please.
Atkins,
Yes.
Mutchler,
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I went backward.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
jumping all
Mizell,
over.
Mutchler, sorry. Wall,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Garner,
Yes.
And Mitchell.
Mitchell. Did I not get you?
No.
Your name's not even in here on this list.
All right, consent agenda is approved. I'll now entertain a motion to enter into public hearing regarding final plat of Flatwood Estates number 4, and the final plat of lots 10, 11, and 12 of Block 1, John Crow's addition.
So moved.
Atkins moves.
Second.
Mizell seconded. Roll call, please.
Mayor, I think you skipped the public hearings.
No, that's what I just did.
That's what you're doing?
Yeah, I just did
Okay.
this, yeah, just did a motion for that.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right. Atkins moved.
Okay. Don't have public hearings.
Yes, yeah, that's part of that.
Okay. Mitchell,
Yes.
Mizell,
Yes.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Okay, we're now in public hearing. And Christina?
Good evening, Mayor, council members. This first one we're going to talk about tonight is the replat of 2 lots into 4 lots off K Avenue. And what that is two duplexes that were on one lot, and each of those 2 lots are going to be split in 2 to divide the duplex in half, so ownership of each side. So we're needing to replat those lots from 2 lots to 4 lots in order to follow the ordinance for duplexes.
Any questions regarding that, council? Anybody from the public wish to speak on that? So we're on public hearing. Okay. Seeing nobody, we'll go on to the next item. Thank you.
So the next one is, let me find it here. A final plat of lots 10, 11, 12, Block 1 of John Crow's addition, and to vacate 20 foot of the alley at 913 and 934 North Jefferson Avenue. And what that is, that's Jefferson's package out there on 64. The owner's wanting to replat from 2 lots to 1 lot and vacate the 20-foot alley right away for plans to demo the current existing Jefferson package and to make it into a new building of 5,400 square feet. The owner will incorporate proper parking lot with green space, and that's why we need to replat it, sorry.
Any questions regarding that, council?
So demo that building or demolish it and make a lot, 5,000 square foot building.
Yeah, about 3 times the existing size.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I don't know where the alley is there. What are you talking about there?
North of that property, right behind the packaging, there is a 20-foot strip there that was an alley right away that was never used,
Okay,
and it belongs to that subdivision, so we're allotting it back to the ownerships of those properties.
all right.
With the size of the building that's being contemplated, do you think there's enough parking on the one lot?
What's required for the building for marketing for that particular establishment, yes, they will have it. We still have to need the plans back from the architect showing the flow and the parking of that and how they're going to do their driveway. We have yet to see that.
And they're not going to destroy the other building that's out there?
They will be using it while they do the construction, but that building will come down.
Okay. So both will be ultimately razed to the ground, new facility. Will it be built in the middle? Okay,
Yes.
very good.
All right, as we're in public hearing, any comments from the public regarding that replat? Or final plat? Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. I will now entertain a motion to come out of public hearing.
I'll make a motion. We come out of public hearing.
Second.
Mitchell and Atkins, roll call, please.
Mizell.
Yes.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Okay, we're now out of public hearing and on to our ordinances and Council Bill 6736. And this is in regards to the replat from 2 to 4 lots that Christina spoke about. Or anything else?
Any more questions on that I can help you with?
Any questions, council? Okay, first reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, approving and accepting the final plat of Flatwood Estates Number 4, being a replat of lots 55 and 56 of Flatwood Estates Phase 3 subdivision to the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, known as 2128, 2132, 2136, and 2140 K Avenue.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mitchell and Mizell, roll call, please.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
Second reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, approving and accepting the final plat of Flatwood Estates Number 4, being a replat of lots 55 and 56 of Flatwood Estates Phase 3 subdivision to the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, known as 2128, 2132, 2136, and 2140 K Avenue.
We want a second.
Second.
Jordan and Wall on the second. Roll call, please.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Evans. Excuse me. Don't need to read him. Mitchell.
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Okay, Council Bill 6736 becomes ordinance 6980. And Council Bill 6737. Any questions on that, council? Okay, first reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, approving and accepting the final plat of lots 10, 11, 12, Block 1 of John Crow's addition, and part of a 20-foot vacated alley to the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, known as 914 and 934 North Jefferson.
Most approved.
Second.
Jordan and Mutchler, roll call, please.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Second reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, approving and accepting the final plat of lots 10, 11, 12, Block 1 of John Crow's addition, and part of a 20-foot vacated alley to the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, known as 914 and 934 North Jefferson.
Move on the second.
Second.
Mizell and Mutchler on the second. Roll call, please.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
Munchler.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Okay, Council Bill 6737 becomes ordinance 6981. Thank you, Christina.
Thank you.
Council Bill 6738. Rebecca?
Thank you very much, Mayor and Council. We are seeking approval to enter into a contract with Mad Media for our advertisement in the 2025 Missouri Travel Guide. They print 275,000 of those annually, and they put those in our welcome centers. They also put that online. And this is an annual expense for us. This is not included in our grant program because it is the Missouri Division of Tourism's publication. They won't allow us to do so, but they have kept the price the same. I would encourage that. And I would be happy to answer any questions about this advertisement.
How long have we advertised in this magazine?
Way before my time. That, I don't know how many years exactly, sir, but definitely quite some time.
And I'm just curious, is there a way to, do we ever know how tracking, how people respond to that particular ad?
Probably not, because it is a print ad. We can only go by the fact that they give out, I think the majority of the ones that they print, they place them in all of the Missouri Welcome Centers and also in affiliate centers as well, which would be like a local tourism office or convention visitor bureau in various areas. They also place it online digitally. So for the people who don't necessarily want a print copy to carry around, they can go online and look at it on the Missouri's travel and tourism website. So as far as that goes, I don't think they could answer you exactly how many people have seen it. They just know how many copies they've given out.
Thank you.
Sure. I could also get more statistics for you, though. I might do that. The Division of Tourism likes to keep track of how many they give out and how many at each Welcome Center they give out as well.
Any other questions, council? Okay, first reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, authorizing and directing the mayor and city clerk to enter into and execute an agreement with Madden Media to provide advertisement services for the tourism department in the FY 2025 Missouri Travel Guide.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Wall moved, Mutchler seconded. Roll call, please.
Atkins,
Yes.
Mitchell,
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes.
Second reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, authorizing and directing the mayor and city clerk to enter into and execute an agreement with Madden Media to provide advertisement services for the tourism department in the FY 2025 Missouri Travel Guide.
Move on second.
Jordan and Mizell on the second. Roll call, please.
Mitchell,
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Okay, Council Bill 6738 becomes ordinance 6982. Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you so much.
Council Bill 6739, Chief?
Good evening, Mayor and Council. This is a memorandum of agreement between Lebanon PD and Compass Health, which is our county mental health care provider. And this, we recognize that we spend a lot of our time and resource dealing with folks that have addiction, mental illness, homelessness issues, and we deal with them repeatedly. And so this is an effort to work with our local behavioral health liaison to try to avoid arresting our way out of a problem and connect people with the help they need. If you remember the recent Community Services Initiative, this is kind of the final piece of that to formalize us working with Compass Health to make those connections.
Chief, could you give us an example of how you might use their services?
So if the officers see someone so we have a pedestrian safety ordinance, you're not allowed to be on the arterial roadways soliciting for donations or
Yeah.
handouts. And so if someone were in violation of that ordinance, our procedure is the officer would respond the first time they'd make contact with this individual. They would explain the ordinance to the individual and the importance of not being in traffic and getting injured. And they would take down the person's name, we'd log it in dispatch. The second time we come across that person, we would again identify them, give them a warning, take some notes on them, get contact information, and then twice a month, our community health, our behavioral health liaison comes, she spends 2 days a month at the Lebanon PD working with our team. So the officers build that roster of clients, we'll call them, and she, throughout the month, and so they would go out and help her try to track these folks down. She interviews them, finds out what's going on in their life, and then because of her familiarity with local resources, she can connect them with, do they have an addiction problem? Do they need some employment help, training, whatever that social safety net is that that individual needs, she would connect them directly with that. In the scenario in which that didn't work, of course, then in the third and subsequent steps, we would move towards citation and enforcement action. But the goal of bringing her on board and working formally with our team is to try to intentionally start making connections for folks to get them the help that they need, to remove the need for them to, say, spend the night in one of our businesses' parking lots or to solicit for donations on an arterial roadway.
Thank you.
As I read this, in preparation for tonight's meeting, I 100% support the idea. I think it's a wonderful idea, and I think it should be done. I just don't understand the agreement, because it says 2 shifts a month, which you clarified, I think, is 2 days now, right?
Correct. Well, she comes in for two of her work days a month, so 2 shifts a month.
Okay, and then there's no cost associated with the city of Lebanon. It doesn't talk about a cost or paying for it or anything.
No, there's no cost. We already work with them as our county mental health care provider. And so this is an effort on our end to try to bring a little bit more focused resource into our community without being overbearing about it.
Okay, so the whole idea is just that we get someone assigned to us 2 days a month, two shifts a month, and it's just an agreement that goes on until there's a 30-day opt-out, is what it says.
Correct. And over time, we'll see what the results are of this program and if it's something that the community might want to invest in a little heavier.
Well, it's definitely a need, right? I mean, there's so much of that where there's mentally ill people and the police get called and they have a difficult time dealing with it. I'm just wondering if you needed more than what was in the agreement.
I think time will tell.
Okay, very good. Just keep us apprised of it, because certainly that's a support that we would, I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but that's something that we would definitely support. Thanks.
Thank you.
Excellent. Any other questions, comments? Okay, first reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, authorizing and directing the mayor and city clerk to enter into and execute a memorandum of agreement between the Lebanon Police Department and Compass Health.
Motion approved.
Second.
Jordan and Garner, roll call, please.
Mizell.
Yes.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
The second reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, authorizing and directing the mayor and city clerk to enter into and execute a memorandum of agreement between the Lebanon Police Department and Compass Health.
Move on to second?
Second.
Atkins and Mizell on the second. Roll call, please.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
Okay, Council Bill 6739 becomes ordinance 6983. Thank you, Chief. Council Bill 6740.
Mayor
Mike.
and council, this is our annual de-icing road salt bid. As we did last year, we're proposing that we sign a contract with the 2 lowest bidders. That'd be in an effort to make sure that we have salt available if we needed it. The lowest bidder would not be able to provide it in a timely manner, then we could get it from the second lowest bidder. This year, also proposing to council, we put out this as an alternate bid to see who would bid and what the cost would be. We're proposing to buy salt that's treated with an anti-caking agent. This simply is just a chemical, doesn't enhance the salt's melting ability at all, but it keeps it from clumping together when it gets wet and draws moisture. This saves a lot of waste in salt. Right now, we go into our salt bin, there'll be a crust on the top. We'll have to spend time breaking all this up. And over the winter, it's drawing moisture. You'll get big clods of this, and we have a screen on the top of our salt spreaders, and when those things get up on the top of those salt spreaders, we have to get up there and take them off. It's a safety issue and this kind of stuff, and we'd like to try 1 year with the anti-caking agent. We bought 1 load of that in time past, but it was a winter that the vendor provided that. We didn't ask for it. It was one of those winters where we used it just as soon as it came in, so we really didn't have a chance to test it, but we'd like to see how viable that is to keep the salt from clumping and caking together. And there's some additional cost to that, but we propose that the council allow us to do that. Any questions?
What's the difference in tonnage price? What's the difference in
The
price?
difference in
per ton?
price, the lowest bid for the standard salt is $88 a ton. The treated salt is $115 a ton.
Any other questions, council? Okay, first reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, authorizing the purchase of de-icing road salt from Kansas Salt LLC and Central Salt LLC for the street department.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mitchell and Jordan, roll call, please.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner. Atkins.
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Second reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, authorizing the purchase of de-icing road salt from Kansas Salt LLC and Central Salt LLC for the street department.
Move on the second.
Second.
Mizell and Atkins on the second. Roll call, please.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Okay, Council Bill 6740 becomes ordinance 6984.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike, appreciate it. Council Bill 6741, Travis?
Mayor and council, this is for that Altech DM47E digger derrick truck. It's a distribution derrick. We went through Sourcewell contract on that, and this truck will replace a 2011 digger derrick that's reached its useful life. And the new digger derrick, excuse me, has a lead time of about 14 to 16 months. And per usual, the price is subject to change at the time of the purchase.
Never in the down.
You wouldn't anticipate that it would go up $150,000, would you, in 14 months?
I wouldn't
That was
anticipate.
shocking. I just.
Well, Councilwoman Mitchell, that was put in there because that's the budget for that line item.
right,
That's
yeah.
why that number was chosen.
Okay.
So it wouldn't go over budget without coming back to you.
I wouldn't anticipate that at all.
Okay. That's, you know.
I think we would be, alerted, so something crazy. So. Any other questions, comments? Okay, first reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, approving the purchase of a digger derrick truck from Altech for the electric department.
Motion.
To approve.
Second.
Mitchell and Wall, roll call, please.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Second reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, approving the purchase of a digger derrick truck from Altech for the electric department.
Move on second.
Second.
Jordan and Mizell on the second. Roll call, please.
Atkins.
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes.
Okay, Council Bill 6741 becomes ordinance 6985. Thank you, Travis. Council Bill 6742. Jessica?
Mayor and council, this is for the purchase of 2 new Ford F-150 Lightning trucks for the water, wastewater, and electric departments. 1 new Ram 2500 for the water department, and 1 new Ram 3500 with a mounted utility tool bed for the electric department. We provided the bidders a list of preferred specifications that the city would like to have. They supplied vehicles that closely matched. Lead time was also considered in determining the best bid. Ed Morris was the only vendor to provide bids for the electric-powered trucks for both the wastewater and electric department, and Graven Chrysler Dodge Street Graham was the lowest bidder for the water department truck and had the shortest lead time for the truck with the mounted utility tool body for the electric department. The water department will be surplusing a 2001 Ford van. Wastewater will be surplusing a 2006 Chevrolet truck. Electric department will be surplusing a 2007 Ford truck and 2005 Chevrolet truck. We recommend purchasing the 2 electric-powered trucks from Ed Morris Ford with a total spend of $99,524.
and the other 2 trucks from Graven Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram with a total spend of $122,922.
Do we have any other electric powered,
These will be our first 2.
and where will we charge them?
So, there's a completely unrelated conversation going on about electric vehicle chargers in Lebanon, primarily downtown. Through those conversations, Richard and I kind of landed on, we better start learning about these vehicles because they're here. So, with a level 1 charger, these vehicles aren't going across the country, they're here, they can charge overnight by simply plugging in, we'll be fine. It was, at least in my case, I won't speak for Richard, it was very educational for us on the learning curve, both on our grid, the different types of chargers, the demand, and then the alleged savings associated with having an electric vehicle. I most likely will never drive one, but it was pretty clear from everyone around the table that this is something we need to learn about, and this is our effort to learn about it.
Thank you.
But we'll have to buy chargers.
You can plug them, we'll be able to plug them in public works. We're not buying the $10,000 level 2 chargers or level 3 chargers, which are even more than that. Since they're only used, for the most part, they'll only be used during the day, they'll pull them in and plug them in,
Okay.
and then just charge.
Okay.
Any other questions, comments? Okay, first reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Lockley County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, declaring a surplus from city fleet 1 2001 Ford Cuse van, 1 2006 Chevrolet truck, and 1 2007 Ford truck, and 1 2005 Chevrolet truck, and authorizing the purchase of 2 2024 Ford F-150 trucks from Ed Morris Incorporated for the wastewater and electric department, and 1 2025 Ram 2500 truck for the water department, and 1 2024 Ram 3500 truck for the electric department from Graven Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Most approved. Second?
Jordan and Garner, roll call, please.
Mitchell,
Yes.
Mizell,
Yes.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Wall,
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Second reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Lockley County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, declaring a surplus from city fleet 1 2001 Ford Cuse van, 1 2006 Chevrolet truck, 1 2007 Ford truck, and 1 2005 Chevrolet truck, and authorizing the purchase of 2 2024 Ford F-150 trucks from Ed Morris Ford Incorporated for the wastewater and electric department, and 1 2025 Ram 2500 truck for the water department, and 1 2024 Ram 3500 truck for the electric department from Graven Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Move on the second.
Second.
Mizell and Mitchell, roll call, please.
Mizell.
Yes.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Okay, Council Bill 6742 becomes ordinance 6986.
Thank you, Mayor and Council.
Thank you, Jessica. Council Bill 6743, Chief?
Thank you, Mayor and Council. This is a mutual aid agreement between the City of Lebanon and the Missouri Department of Conservation for the suppression of wildland fires or natural cover fires inside the city. We don't have very many of those, and in the 20-plus years I've been the chief, I don't recall the last time we called them into the city to help us with a grass fire, but it is possible. And they could call us if they need help with a fire anywhere on their state property or anywhere else in the area. So we've had these before. The only reason it's before you tonight is they've had a change in state forester, and they're required to renew the mutual aid agreements whenever there's a change in those signature lines. Happy to answer any other questions.
Hearing no questions. First reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, authorizing the mayor and city clerk to enter into and execute a mutual aid agreement between the city and the Missouri Department of Conservation, hereinafter referred to as MDC, to provide assistance in the suppression of wildfires.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mitchell and Mutchler, I believe. Roll call, please.
Mutchler,
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
Second reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, authorizing the mayor and city clerk to enter into and execute a mutual aid agreement between the city and the Missouri Department of Conservation, hereinafter referred to as MDC, to provide assistance in the suppression of wildfires.
Move on second.
Second.
Jordan and Mizell on the second. Roll call, please.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
Muchler.
Yes.
Okay, Council Bill 67, 43 becomes ordinance 6987. You got another one here for 6744.
These are the easy ones. Thank you, Mayor. Council, this is a request to purchase equipment, fitness equipment for the fire stations to be used by fire and police personnel. If you'll recall, over at Station 1, we created an open space for the crews to use as a gym, and this is just the equipment we put in there. I will say that 3 of our personnel, Robert Wilson, Chris Manellis, and Chris Scott, who are all 3 much more into work, physical activity than I am in that nature, worked on this list of equipment, and this is their recommendation to purchase for the department.
Do the other stations have workout areas or not?
No, sir, there's just no space in those,
Okay.
so.
Any other questions, comments? First reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, approving the purchase of fitness equipment from Gym Depot for Fire Station Number 1.
Motion approved.
Second.
Atkins and Mizell. Roll call, please.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Second reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, approving the purchase of fitness equipment from Gym Depot for Fire Station Number 1.
Move on to second.
Second.
Wall and Mizell on the second. Roll call, please.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Okay, Council Bill 6744 becomes ordinance 6988.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Steve. Council Bill 6745. Mike?
Mayor and council, this ordinance repeals ordinance number 6684. To remind council, I'm probably gonna be wrong on the date, in 2022, early 22, council voted on an ordinance contemplating putting the repealing of the sale of recreational marijuana within corporate city limits as allowed by Amendment 3. This ordinance removes or repeals that ordinance, so the issue will not go on the November 2024 ballot if you pass this ordinance. Reminder for council, 75% of these funds is what's funding treatment work, with 25% of the balance of those funds is what's funding DARE and other drug prevention efforts within the police department. Happy to answer any questions.
And more importantly, there has not been an issue with this at all.
Correct.
Thank you.
Do we know roughly how much funds we're getting? I'm just curious.
We do down to the penny, but we can't speak to it. There's only one business in Lebanon,
Yeah,
so the
okay.
sales tax revenue can't go.
Gotcha.
there.
Yep.
Any other questions, comments, council? Okay, first reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, repealing ordinance number 6684 in its entirety regarding imposing a ban on all non-medical micro-business dispensary facilities and comprehensive marijuana dispensary facilities within the City of Lebanon.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mitchell and Mizell. Roll call, please.
Atkins,
Yes.
Mitchell,
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes. I'd just like to say too, I noticed that we've got 3 more people graduating on the 28th for that. And you guys do a great job. It's a great program.
If you haven't been to one of those, go when you get a chance.
Sorry.
They snuck in. They've been so patient back there.
They're quiet for once.
I was going to say something once we get through the second reading, so. Please, second reading.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, repealing ordinance number 6684 in its entirety regarding imposing a ban on all non-medical micro-business dispensary facilities and comprehensive marijuana dispensary facilities within the City of Lebanon.
Second.
Second.
Mutchler and Mizell on the second. Roll call, please.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Good. Council Bill 6745 becomes ordinance 6989. And I want to echo what Garner said there as well, and thank you all for all your support and coming in. I got to apologize as well. I should have completely moved this up to the front of the meeting, and that's my fault, so I'm sorry about that. And you guys could be home and having dinner right now, so. But thank you all for all your support. What a wonderful program, and I would encourage anybody to go to one of the graduations. It's really a moving ceremony, and that's a testament to what you guys put into the individuals that you help throughout the community. So thank you all very much. Appreciate it.
Larry, where is that held in the courthouse?
Sorry,
Where is that held in the courthouse?
it'll be in courtroom A.
Okay.
Thanks again for your support. You are now the biggest supporter of Leclerc County Treatment Court.
Awesome. Thank you. We are happy to do that, so it's a hard task to have that, but it's very easy to support it, if that makes sense. So thank you all very much. All right, we'll move on to Council Bill 6746.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. This is a request to purchase a new 100-foot platform aerial apparatus from Leo Edelbrock Company. It's a Smeel ladder. They're their local vendor. That's the last 3 ladders we've purchased have been Smeals. And we want to continue with them. We did use a Sourcewell competitive bid for this purchase of just over $1,904,000. If you'll recall from our work sessions, the lead time is over 600 days for this vehicle to arrive, and it is replacing a 2003 model, which will make the truck almost 23 years old by the time the new one arrives. And I know that because it arrived the same day or the same week my daughter did, and I got in trouble for leaving the hospital. So.
You've never lived that one down, I bet.
I never will. Happy to answer any questions.
Is the price set, or can it vary also?
It could vary. The biggest variation that they've warned us about is the cost of the engine changes that are coming in 2025. But they have built in a number for that they anticipate, but they could be wrong and it may go up.
I think it's a question that I just have to ask. I've never asked you. You know, I look around Lebanon and most of the buildings are quite small. And wonder if there's another solution besides a 100-foot ladder truck that we could employ. And the only reason I ask that is not to be difficult, it's just to simply say we're good custodians of these nice people's money, and we're spending $1.9 million. And I just want to make sure there's no lesser and equally effective method that we could use.
I understand. First of all, it's not always about height, sir, it's about reach. I could show you examples where our 75-foot ladder that we currently have, if it's parked in the middle of a road due to traffic, visitors of downtown, the 75-footer won't reach the building. If you think about the size of some of our large factories, having a 100-foot ladder, being able to reach deeper into them, God forbid there's another fire such as an MFA, that's important. Unfortunately, the night of MFA, I had literally taken that truck to Springfield that day for brake work, so it wasn't there when we needed it. But we would have, and the other thing the platform allows us is it allows us a place to work from for other things. Well, we've used it on a number of rope rescues over the years in the city and in the county. And that platform and that extra 25 feet has proved valuable more than once.
Well, thanks for indulging me. Appreciate it.
Anytime, sir. So,
Any other questions, comments?
So the one it's replacing,
yes, sir.
is there a reason we need to get rid of it? Could we use it as a backup? Don't think so?
The insurance is expensive. The upkeep of another aerial is costly. It's going to be 23 years old. Parts are already getting hard to find on it. And we would have 3 instead of 2 at that point.
So it ought to bring decent money?
I knew somebody was going to ask that. So research today on Brindley Mountain Fire Apparatus. They're one of the largest brokers of used fire apparatus in the country. I was just showing Richard. I've seen very similar trucks, priced anywhere from $44,000 to $395,000. Short story there is the best answer I can give you, sir, is it's worth what somebody will pay us for it.
I didn't want to hear that answer.
I'm sorry, but I wanted to be honest with you, sir.
You still don't need to keep it though, Councilman.
That's a way better deal than keeping it. Any other questions, comments? Okay, first reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, authorizing and directing the mayor and city clerk to enter into and execute a sales contract for the purchase of a 100-foot Schmiel aerial platform fire apparatus from Leo M. Elbrot Company for the fire department and approving the surplus of a 2003 fire apparatus.
Motion approved.
Mizell and Mutchler, roll call, please.
Mizell.
Yes.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Second reading, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, authorizing and directing the mayor and city clerk to enter into and execute a sales contract for the purchase of a 100-foot Schmiel aerial platform fire apparatus from Leo M. Elbrot Company for the fire department and approving the surplus of a 2003 fire apparatus.
Who will second?
Second.
Jordan and Garner on the second, roll call, please.
Mutchler.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
Yes.
Did I miss you?
I think so.
Garner, I'm so sorry.
That's all right. You're not the
What's
first-
with me
you're not the
tonight?
first one.
At least
I know, I tend to pick on Mitchell a lot.
You're on the missing list.
That's why I didn't get a check.
Council Bill 6746 becomes ordinance 6990.
Thank you, Mayor and Council.
Thank you,
And if all
Jim.
goes as planned, I won't ask for another one in my career.
I think Gibb may hold you to that.
Okay, that's all for second readings of first reading of Council Bill 6747. Chief?
Mayor and council, this is a proposal to modify or amend the parade ordinance that we have. You should have in front of you 3 routes, descriptions, and then also some maps. The traditional homecoming route, Route 66, and then one that kind of centers on Nelson Park to Cowan and Mill Creek or Tower Road. The purpose for this amendment is to improve safety for our community and for the officers involved. Most frequently requested routes are on our most heavily traveled streets and require significant overtime expenses to conduct the parade safely. And so by establishing these routes, we're able to use less personnel and protect the motoring public a little bit better by taking them off the roads with a high number of traffic lights and a higher level of, a higher number of traffic on it. The traditional routes of the Chamber Christmas Parade and the Downtown UTV Parade are specifically exempted here. And these routes were chosen because it had the lowest impact on organizations that year over year come back and have a parade. So these, I laid all of the repeated parades out, I laid them all out on a map, and then I chose the routes that were most heavily traveled. And so this shouldn't significantly impact, it only really impacts one parade significantly. So most of the organizations won't even notice the change. And I called all of the parade hosts or parade sponsors, except for the homecoming parade sponsor. I couldn't get a hold of that person due to the school year. However, that parade is exempt, so everybody that would be impacted by this has been contacted and had a conversation with me. They're aware that this is on the agenda tonight. There may be some folks in the room that I visited with about this.
Excellent. Any questions on that, council? And this is a change to the actual order code, so this will be a first and second reading, 2 different additional meetings, so you'll have a couple weeks to think on it for the second reading or get comments from the public as well, and have any input there from them for the second reading as well, so just keep that in mind. So we'll go ahead and go with the first reading then, please.
An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Lebanon, Leclerc County, Missouri, hereinafter referred to as city, amending the City Code of Ordinances, Chapter 38, Streets, Sidewalks, and Other Public Places, Article 2, Street and Sidewalk Use, Division 2, Parades and Processions, Section 38-58, Route to address parade routes.
Motion approved.
Second.
Jordan and Garner. Roll call, please.
Wall,
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Garner.
Yes.
Atkins.
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Mizell.
Yes.
Muchler.
Yes.
Okay, Council Bill 6747 passes first reading and will be placed on the docket of the next meeting as well. Thank you, Chief,
Thank you,
for
sir.
that one. Let's move on to comments. Any comments from staff in the audience? No? Nobody? Okay. Chief, you have anything?
No.
Chief? Other chief?
Yeah, if you'll recall, I told you that police and fire and other agencies around would be teaching Stop the Bleed and other things to school staff. We did it on August 16th. And we were at the middle school and high school, the fire department was, with assistance from, I believe, the sheriff's office and highway patrol, and we taught 240 members of the school district staff Stop the Bleed procedures in just those 2 buildings. And there were other agencies throughout the entire district that day, so.
Great. Very good. Richard, have you? Lena?
No, Mayor.
Counselor? Mike?
Are you gonna do the introduction then?
Well, if you, I can or you can, whichever one.
No, you, I just wanna make sure, wanna make sure we hit it.
Okay. So you know, okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
That'll be fine. Mr. Garner?
I wanted to invite everyone, Garner and Smith Insurance is putting on a free community tailgate and live pregame show at front of our office on Friday night for the first football game with Webb City. There'll be free food and drink. Terry Graven has graciously agreed to bring his grill and cook. And there'll be a bounce house there for Gibb and all kinds of things. So you're more than welcome to attend. It'll be a fun deal. Coach C is going to do his pregame show from our office over there too, so should be well attended.
That's a really good idea.
It start at 5? Is that right?
5 to 6:30, yes.
That's good.
Excellent. That'd be awesome. And good luck to the Yellow Jackets, right?
Right.
Jordan?
Got nothing.
Wall?
Nothing, Mayor.
Mutchler?
Can we ask questions?
You bet.
Aren't Jake breaks illegal inside the city limits anyway?
I've made a note to check into that. I would expect that, but I don't know.
There is a noise ordinance.
They are
They are.
prohibited.
There we go. Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna write that down, though. Mizell?
No, thank you very much.
Mitchell?
No, Mayor, thanks.
Atkins?
Yeah, a couple of questions. Chris, have we heard any more on the gambling stuff? Machines at Springfield?
I've investigated it, and it's still pending in Springfield. They're honestly not very far along on it. I have looked at it, so it's still kind of in procedural mess right now.
Okay, great. This past weekend, my high school class of Lebanon High School celebrated their 50th reunion here in Lebanon, and they came in from all over the country. Many of them hadn't been there in 50 years. They were so impressed with Lebanon and how it's changed, and I just wanted to pass that along downtown, everywhere. They couldn't believe the change is all positive, and it was just such a good time, and good to hear them make those kind of comments.
And what year was that again?
I know I don't look that old. The only salvation is Jeff's dad's older than me.
Wait. Just wanted to give you a hard time.
I know.
All right, a couple housekeeping things before September 9th and 23rd will be our meetings for September. Can't believe it's already September. I think I said that about August too, but I think it's like, I want to make sure everybody remembers October 3rd will be our retreat. That's on a Thursday. That'll be so we won't have whatever that last the October 11th or whatever, we won't have a work session at. But October 3rd is the retreat at 5, so that'll be a 5 o'clock meeting. We're working to secure a location and some food on there, but it should be just a one night event, take 3 or 4, 7,
Thursday.
18 hours. Yeah, it is on a Thursday, yes. So that was one of our meetings. We're going to have Thursday work session in May and Thursday work session in October, so that'll be, I just wanted to make sure everybody remembers that. October 3rd will be that first Thursday there. Then I was unable to attend, but Mike went, and we received this at the SOP annual meeting last week, and it's the Tier 1 sponsorship that the city's committed to supporting the Fort Leonard Wood area, and so we're proud to have that, and we'll get that displayed somewhere. But just wanted to mention that, and that's a fantastic group, and they really do support the entire community and regionally, and mainly support the troops is what their underlying goal of that is. So with that, I have one more thing I want to do is introduce our interim finance director. And she is sitting back here in the back. If you want to speak, you can. If you want to introduce yourself to council and that.
Sure.
Okay.
I have been here a couple days, so I'm the
All right. And I've heard nothing but good things as well in the short time, in the 2-day period too, so. Which is good, so that means nothing really super bad there, so.
You know we've got a District T meeting tomorrow. You gonna be there?
Sorry?
You know we got a District T meeting tomorrow. You Ah, well.
But thank you very much. We appreciate you filling in for Cass' departure and looking forward to what you bring to the team. So thank you very much. Looking forward to working with you and getting us through budget season, hopefully. So thank you. Council, have anything else?
One thing I forgot, it's coming up.
Oh, we're not going back to you. It's,
No, no.
I was only being nice when I asked that.
Okay. Bennett Springs celebrating its 100th anniversary. Coming up, do you know, does anybody hear that? October 5th. I know Rotary's going to go down and cook, but I would hope everybody that gets a chance can bypass the bed bridge and go down and celebrate that 100th anniversary of Bennett Springs, which is such a great partner with us in this area.
That's great. That's great. Do you know any other, just October 5th at when? Just all day?
An all-day event out of Bennett Spring. That's also the same weekend as the Echo Hatcheries Chicken Festival, so it's going to be a very busy weekend in Lebanon that weekend.
Fantastic. Chicken Fest. All right. Now, anything else? No. All right. We will stand adjourned then. Thank you all very much and appreciate